A concert entitled Paths to Dignity is the Symphony of the Mountains, by the Symphony of the Mountains, wants to raise awareness of homelessness in Appalachia and all across America. And here to share with us more about this important musical event are Scott Eddlemon and Lucas Richman. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
And Lucas, I'm going to start with you because you composed this performance that's coming up.
The piece is called Concerto for Violin, Paths to Dignity.
Okay.
I wrote it for a dear friend of mine, Mitch Newman, who just recently retired after 34 years with the LA Philharmonic. And I've known Mitch for a long time, and we got to talking about the possibility of my writing a new violin concerto for him.
Okay.
And I said, you know, I don't think the world needs another violin concerto, but if I were to write it, what would you write it? What should I write it about? And he immediately said homelessness. He's been very involved with bringing music to the homeless communities, unsheltered communities in Los Angeles,
right,
working with Vijay Gupta and the Street Symphony there. So I thought, of course, I can do that. So over the course of a couple of years, we've created this piece, and it's not just the piece itself, but in fact a whole range of activities that link homeless advocacy groups with cultural organizations in order to forge a relationship and a dialogue and bring more awareness and ultimately dignity,
right,
to members of the unsheltered community, many of whom are there no fault of their own,
right,
and we have to do whatever we can to support them.
And you're supporting through music.
Absolutely.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
And talk to me, how long from beginning to end, how long did this process take?
It's been about a couple of years, and the way that I write, it's a lot like people would say, is the piece, you know, or Mitch, who needed to learn it,
right,
you know, is it ready yet?
He needs
no, it's all
right,
in here.
He needs it on paper, yes.
But I have crafted over a long period of time, and thinking about, ultimately, it's about the stories of people. So it's in 4 parts.
Okay.
The first one is our stories, and every member of the orchestra represents people in the unsheltered community saying, this is my story. And the violinist with the notes says, I hear you, I see you. The second movement...
An important message.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
The second movement is about PTSD and a kind of a tribute to the vets, many of whom unfortunately make up a large part of the homeless community. And then the second half of that movement is called move, which is a word that unfortunately is heard too often, like get out of the way, get your stuff and go. The third movement is, for me, the emotional centerpiece of the work. It's called Shelter for My Child. And it really is about the children on the street, and really, again, no fault of their own,
right,
by any means. And it's our job to nurture them, and that leads into the last movement, which is finding home. It's about reintegration into society, and the violinist serves as a kind of Pied Piper, bringing the community together,
right,
in a rallying, melodic fashion,
right,
based on a theme which is dignity.
Right.
It's the dignity theme.
And Scott, I got to ask you, because we're going to run out of time
Yeah.
here. Give everybody the information on this concert, where it's going to be, the times,
Sure.
and things of that nature.
The concert itself is Saturday at 7:30 at the Toy F. Reed Auditorium at
Right.
Eastman in Kingsport. Tickets are $35. Children and students are all free, and we're thankful for that. The concert will be, the concerto will be bookended with Overture to La Forza del Destino by Verdi, and then Brahms' First Symphony. So it'll be a great concert. Cornelia has really embraced this whole thing. We've been sending musicians out. We're doing several events leading up to it.
Right.
Tonight, we're in Bristol, Virginia, First Baptist Church, with a session to get familiar with us. Tomorrow night, we're doing a free concert at First Baptist in Virginia.
Okay.
That's at 6:30, and it's designed to be for homeless people as well as for everybody that would like to come. And we're going to have Food City's donated box dinners for folks after that.
Very
So
good.
that'll be a great thing to come.
All right.
Then Wednesday night, here in Johnson City at First Christian Church, we'll be doing an event.
All right.
But the concert itself, April 1st. And we're so happy to have Lucas back. Lucas used to be the music director in the Knoxville Symphony, where
Right.
my wife and I used to play. So this is a great reunion.
It's almost an old home week.
That's
Exactly.
right.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It is music with a message. It's Symphony of the Mountains, Paths to Dignity, raising awareness of homelessness in America and Appalachia. It's Saturday, April 1st, 7:30 p.m. We've got the information for you right there on the screen.